So hello all of you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we have started with the Java collection framework. So in previous video we have discussed about list interface. So we'll continue with the different interface. So let me take you to the chart. So this is the chart. So in the previous class we had covered with the list interface. We have discussed different classes associated with the list interface. So in today's class we will be discussing about the queue interface. So what is this queue interface and what are the different classes? Those classes we are going to discuss in today's class, and also we will implement these classes in Eclipse Java code. So let us start with the queue interface. So this is the queue interface. Let me maximize. Yes. So what is the queue interface? So let's try to understand through this chart. You will come to know the different classes which implements, or the classes who implement the queue interface. You can see the classes. So first is priority queue, then we have linked list, then we have DQ, and again this DQ implements or it extends array DQ. Then, so what is the queue interface? The queue interface maintains the first in, first out order. It can be defined as an ordered list that is used to hold the elements which are about to be processed. So, in this queue interface, we need to first understand that the first in, first out order is maintained. So let's take an example. If you go for the movie ticket booking counter, there is a queue. So there, the first person who is going to come, he will be going out first. So that is called as first in, first out. So this is how the queue interface work. Next, there are various classes like priority queue, DQ, array DQ, which implements the queue interface. Next, first we'll discuss about priority queue. So what is this priority queue? The priority queue class implements the queue interface and it holds the elements or objects which are processed by their priorities. So the priority queue does not allow null values to be stored in the queue. So again, there should not be any null values when you are entering into the queue. So it will not allow you to enter the null values. Next, what is DQ? DQ interface. DQ interface extends the queue interface again. In DQ, we can remove and add the elements from the both the sides. So this is one of the advantage of DQ interface. So it allows us to add and remove the elements from the both sides. Then DQ stands for double-ended queue, which enables us to perform the operations at the both ends. Next, array DQ. So what is this array DQ? So array DQ class implements the DQ interface. It facilitates us to use the DQ. Unlike queue, we can add or delete the elements from both the ends. So again in array DQ, we can add or delete elements from the both the ends. Next, so let's try to implement these different classes in our code, that is Eclipse. So we are discussing about queue interface. So I have made a package of queue interface, and in this package I have made the different classes, like you can see the priority queue and linked list. So in code we will be discussing about priority queue and linked list, which are the classes of queue interface. So let's try to understand first what is this priority queue, how it is implemented. So simply I have imported the packages. You can see the java.util.queue package. Then, so the class is created of name priority underscore queue. Then publish static void main. This is a main method, and you can see the object is created of priority queue class. You can see. So this is the syntax to implement the priority queue. So this is queue. So queue is interface. Into this you can see this is integer, means the data type, which are the data type, the type of data which we are going to add or delete into this class. C. So this is object is equal to new priority queue. Priority queue is a class, and this is the syntax. So again into this you can write the integer So it is optional. So if it is blank, then it's fine. Next, now if you are interested to add the data, so let me make the comment for the rest of the things. Okay, so to add the data, so what is the method to add data in priority queue? So it is c dot, so c is the object, c dot offer into bracket value. So integer value we are passing 101. Similarly, next element c dot offer we want to add. So offer is a method. Next value 10. So likewise, the number of elements are added. And if you want to see the added elements, you have to write system dot out println and this c. So let's try to run this. So if I run this code, you will see the output like all the elements which are added. Now you can see the sequence. So it is not maintaining sequence, so it is maintaining sequence as per the priority. So 10 is having more priority. So that's why it is printed at the top. So 10, 20, 30, 101, 90 and 89. You can see the insertion order. So the order is maintained as per the priority. So this is the elements in the priority queue. Next, now if I want to delete some element, or we can say a particular element, if I want to delete a particular element, let's take an example. So to delete, we have method called as c dot pull. To delete element, we have method called as c dot pull. So simply I have added into the print statement system dot on println. So deleted data is c dot pull. Now let's try to understand which element will be deleted first. So already I have told you, queue interface or queue priority queue or any class, the first element which is going to come first, or whose the priority is first, it will be deleted. So let's see which element will be deleted. So I'm running this code. So you will see the output in this. You will see this is our original output, that is the elements which we have added. Then the deleted element or data is 10. So this is the uh, priority of the 10 is high, so that's why the element deleted is 10. Next, after deletion, let's see the output. We will print all the elements in the priority queue. So if I run this code, you will get the output like, yes, so you can see the after deletion, the elements are printed in this fashion. So now after deleting this 10 element, see the priority. Now 20 is priority will be at the first. So this is the implementation of the priority queue. Now let's move on to the next class, that is linked list from the queue interface. So let's try to understand what is this linked list. So in linked list, you can see again I have imported the same packages. So the packages are imported. Then the class is created. So linked list class is created. Then public static void main, the main execution will start from here. Then you can see the syntax. So how the data, the object is created. So q is interface, integer the data type which we are going to add the elements. C is object is equal to new. Linked list, again linked list is a class. So this is the syntax. Next, to add data, we have same method, that is c dot offer. C dot offer, C dot offer. So likewise, the values of elements are added. And if we try to run this, so let me comment the rest of the part. So only we will print the added elements. So C, system dot out println C. So if I run this code, you will see the output like, yes, so 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So in this case, in linked list, again the insertion order is maintained. It is not like a previous case which was the priority queue. As per priority, the insertion order was maintained, or we can say the elements whose priority is high, the elements will come at top. So in this case, in linked list, the insertion order is maintained. Next, let's try to print the front element. So if I want to print the front element, let's see what would be the output. So front element, system dot out println the front element is. So the method we have to print the first or front element is c dot pick. So if I run this code, you will see the output like Yes. So you can see the output. The front element is 10. So this is our original data. So the front element is 10. So 10 will be printed. So we are dealing with the queue interface. So in this queue interface, the front element will be printed, that is 10. Similarly, let's remove the elements, that is, we can say dequeue or remove the element. So this is my requirement. So to remove the element, we have method called as c.poll. So to remove element, we have method called as c.poll. So by this way, we can remove the element. So c.poll. So let's try to do this. If I run this element, so you will see the output. Yes. So the deleted element is, so the front element always will be deleted. As we discussed about queue interface, it runs on first in first out algorithm. So the element which is coming first, it will be deleted first. So this is the first in first out algorithm. Next, what I want to do is, after deleting elements, how the list, or we can say the array list, will look like. So see, so now the next is, so we'll print the elements after deleting. So c is the object. So let's print. After deleting, we will get the output like, you can see after deleting the ends are. So we'll see this is the original linked list, and after deleting, so 10 will be 20, 30, 40, and 50 will be maintained. Next, what is the next requirement? So system.println, the deleted element is c.pull. So the first element which we have deleted will be, now next element I want to delete. Now let's see which element will be deleted. So on this we have only 20, 30, 40, 50 elements. So in this updated linked list, now the next element which is going to delete is 20. So this is the top element, the first element. So 20 will be deleted. So after deleting, let's see what would be the output. So the remaining elements will be printed. So if I print this, you will see the output after deleting. So this is the output. So after final deletion, the remaining elements will be only this, that is 30, 40, and 50. So this is how the linked list works. So I hope this part is pretty much clear to all. So this was the implementation of the queue interface. So this part we have covered. So in this video, we have covered the queue interface. In this video, we have covered with the priority queue and linked list implementation in the Eclipse. So that's all for now. So we'll meet in the next video. So before that, if you have not watched the previous video, please go and watch the previous video so that these points will be pretty much clear. And please do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. So thank you for all. Thank you for all, and have a wonderful day.